the Leafs and the Bruins, the Canes, and the Islanders as we are gonna preview uh these two games here tonight. Game one, the first day of the playoffs. Super excited for everything. Um, but let's get straight into it. Yeah, just saying though, the playoff race podcast is obviously going to be no more episodes until around October time, maybe late September. And yeah, so we're gonna start with the Isles and the Canes. This matchup is a little exciting here. So last year they had the same series, but this series I still do see the Canes winning it. I mean, like the Canes star players, like their star D and like Jacob Slavin. And I feel like I've been watching some Canes hockey. Brady Shea, I've been watching him. He's been making some good plays. He's been shooting the puck a lot. He's a good offensive cycle to have. Like he's been good. Yeah, though, like he has been good. But the thing is he gonna stick here? Is he gonna continue his momentum? I think he is. But then the Isles, if Matt Barzell and Bo Horvat and Noah Dobson, if they all can like go absolutely crazy, I really hope so. But if I'm being honest, I'm obviously gonna favorite the Canes in this series because Tavares is like one of my favorite players of the Leafs. So I am gonna favorite the Canes because the Isles hate Tavares, and also because the Canes have Freddie Anderson. But even if I didn't favor them, even if I was favoring the Islanders, I still would have said Canes in six most likely, or Canes in seven. Yes, so it's gonna be a hard fought series. This game one, it's gonna be like electric. The crowd is gonna be loud. I am gonna try to catch a lot of the games here for the playoffs, like a lot, as many as I can. So every we are normally gonna recap every game. We're normally gonna preview a lot of games. So it's gonna be like a big podcast almost daily. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no podcast episodes. But then on Thursday we're gonna be back doing the podcast episodes. Some of the episodes could be live, but there won't be any live chat. You can just watch it live. Yeah, so their streams might slow down a little because there's gonna be uh, a lot more video like for podcasts that are gonna be extreme in length. But for this game one, I would like most likely see the Canes pulling through. Uh, with that home ice advantage. But it is gonna be a fun game, nonetheless. I'm really excited to see what happens in this one. Just 5 hours away the time I'm recording this episode. It is awesome. So yeah, I do see the Canes winning the series. I do see them most likely winning game one. But just remember, it's the NHL. Anything can happen. Some stuff might seem impossible, but man, let me tell you, they're realistic. They're possible. Anything is possible, just like how last year Florida pulled off an absolutely stunner to the Stanley Cup final. I was so excited, man. And now let's move on to the Bruins and the Leafs. Man, the history is real. Fourth time in 11 years, the Leafs are taking on the Bruins. So more than 33 and a third percent of our series in the past 11 years have been against the Bruins. Really fun fact. So more than a third. Like I'm having a bias for the Leafs, obviously. The opinions this game, it's gonna be fun. Let me tell you that. Samsonov, the thing with Sammy, he plays good against the Bruins. I think one of his superior teams that he plays against, like better, are the Boston Bruins. So it might be a goalie battle between Swayman and Samsonov or Olmark and Samsonov. We might put Wool in one game or two, but if I'm Keith, I'm putting Sammy in all the way. Like with Boston being one of the teams that he is superior to, like it could really be nice. If the offense does show up and Sammy just plays an alright game and the defense is strong, like at the best it can be. Um yeah, so if our offense could just cook a little, our defense is strong, Sammy's okay, we could win. Like if our offense is able to score like 3 goals or 4 goals, I think we would win if our defense could just pull through with some opportunities. I would say game one to the Bruins, but then I do see the Leafs pulling away in the next few games. And then maybe taking a 2-1 series lead after the next two. But for tonight, I do see the Bruins taking this one. And the Leafs are gonna start like going harder. Like they are gonna start cooking. Yeah, though. Just really hope the Leafs can pull through, obviously. But game run, most likely, I'd say to the Bruins. I feel like the Bruins are normally a strong team when it comes to game ones. Like they know how to open a series a good way, in a good way. But also the Leafs can open a series in a good way, but can they do it is the question. Obviously, this series, uh, I'm not gonna say anything. I want the Leafs to win. I think they will win, but also that is kind of a biased opinion as well. Like, so I'm not gonna say anything about who I think is gonna win the series because when it comes to your favorite team, you are gonna have a bias, like most certainly. Like even though like the Canes are more of my favorites of the Isles, I wasn't being biased in my opinion. I just do think the Canes are just a stronger team than the Isles in general. They have good depth, good goaltending, good defense. It's really what you want in a team. Yeah, though, just overall exciting here, waiting for the playoffs. This episode's gonna be short, but tomorrow's gonna be a longer episode because there's going to be 6 games that we're going to cover. We're going to cover the review of the Canes, the Isles, and then the Leafs and the Bruins. And then we're going to preview 4 more games. The 4 more games for tomorrow night. Tampa, Florida, New York, Washington. I believe the Jets and the Avs. Yep, and then the Predators and the Canucks. So we're gonna cover all four of those games with a preview, and then the two from tonight as a review of what happens. So yeah, if I'm being honest, I think tomorrow's episode might be around half an hour, 25 minutes to half an hour. Yeah, because these episodes are going to be like truly long. Just super exciting though in general for the playoffs. It's always a good time of year. Obviously, there's going to be 15 teams heartbroken. There's only going to be one winner, but everyone hopes that's them. Even the teams who barely squeaked in, anyone has a chance. That's going to do it for the first episode here, the Stanley Cup show. And yeah, have a great rest of your day and peace out.